Our cameras on one man. 4 goals in 3 games. You can't argue with that. It's coming up on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. Stuart, what are your expectations for today? Could be! He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. Hit with such power. What a great goal.
So off and running again. Will there be a quick response from Dinamo? There needs to be. Can she connect with a teammate? Still looking for space. It's offside, and perhaps he should have been a bit more alert.
And maybe a little bit more aware in the box. He was just too static.
And Dujai. And well positioned to clear. High quality defending. Superb effort to keep it in. Placed into the danger zone. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Gal. Attacking possibilities for Dinamo. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Well, this could really help the cause. The threat was there, but no problems now. This could level it. And the danger clear. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, he has players waiting at the back post. Oh, could easily have been a brace for him.
Well, the way he's playing at the moment, I thought he would score there. He's been a constant threat.
And nobody there to pick him up in the centre. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. Well, spot on with that challenge. Real chance. Well, a powerful effort, but just wide. Dangerous looking attack. Oh, genuine chance. Well, let's see about the cross. Still alive. Well, thank goodness for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're calm now, but that initial save was absolutely magnificent.
Moyano. Fruitful looking attack. That was a move of great promise. They could easily have been in. An attack full of promise. Whatever way you look at that, it's been squandered. Hong. Robin. Song. Direct ball into the box. And striking it on the volley, just no luck.
Well, good technique, but just wide of the target.
Room to roam for Dinamo. Cutting it back. keeper and the danger averted. Corner for Dinamo. Can they use it wisely? Still a chance. Well, nothing untoward happened. They could level it. And able to close down the shots. Is it going to be? And a goal to square the game. Into the seat stuff. So, a level contest. 1-1. Options in the centre. Dinamo could threaten on the flank. Can he finish this? Reading it well. And nicely struck. Just couldn't get the shot through. Nice weight on the pass. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing. And now they sense victory. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Played into the centre. And that's a long way from the cross they were looking for. Song, the defender doing his job. An effective challenge. And there's the feed into the box. Oh, and it goes! And that is simply vivacious on the volley. Take a bow, take several bows. The degree of difficulty was high, but you wouldn't know it. What a skill to possess. Absolutely marvellous. And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Moyano. That's a useful cross. Ball is loose. And in the end, no damage done.
Well, those stats tell you what a good game this has been. We've seen a lot of good attacking play, plenty of goal-mouth action, and all done at a high tempo. It's been very entertaining so far.
Balogun. They've regained possession. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And quick thinking defensively. Well, there we have it. We're at the halfway mark now, here at Wembley. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Oh, he's lost possession. Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's missed the opportunity, and they remain level.
Well, he just lacked composure there, didn't he? They should be ahead now.
Cannavale. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. That's a nice-looking ball. Can he get the shot off? He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal! You can't already say defences are on top. 3-2. And a chance to whip it in here. Oh, big opportunity! And that's an excellent piece of defending to thwart him. Song. Good work by Dinamo to regain possession. Options in the centre. This could square the game. Terrific piece of anticipation. Song. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot.
Well, that's so tight, isn't it? But on this occasion, he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt.
Still trying to make something happen. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. And passing it through. A lovely attempt. Oh, football finesse at its very best. You can't argue with that finish.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and what a great finish it is. He just lifts the ball over the keeper into the back of the net. That's a well-constructed goal.
And with that, the attack fizzles out. Pressure applied. Well, they win the throw following that challenge. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. Trying to open them up. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Cannavale. Hong. Well, showing good vision. The verdict is offside here. Dinamo failing to keep the ball. Good through ball. Oh, great vision. Oh, he's done it! But hang on, offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
Teammates available. Absolutely spot on with that challenge. Oh, to trim back the lead. And a decent save, full credit. Let's see about the delivery. Oh, that's top-notch goalkeeping, you've got to say. Now, can he get on the end of this one? Must be! Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Moyano. And he's through here. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him. Well, that one has promise. On they go again. Can Dinamo push for a leveller here? Could be troublesome. An absolutely breathtaking spell. We were ready to write them off, but not anymore. All square now. Well, he's given us away. And a quick counter-attack could be on. A fine reading of the situation. Well, no point in of stopping play, advantage with them. 10 minutes left for play. The emphasis very much on attack. And players waiting in the centre. Preferring to go infield. It's an opportunity. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Could be threatening. Real chance. That is tackling of the highest order. Well, offside, and we could have made that decision from up here. Robin. Would be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. And a goal at this stage might well turn out to be decisive. A tremendous block. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Can he keep his composure? And effectively parried away by the keeper. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. A good vision there. And he's broken free. Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart. pressure is on, but the prize at stake is significant. A victory today to cement for themselves a place in the promotion match. We'll have the action on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And if all goes to plan, they can progress to a promotion match. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, thanks, Derek. What a game we have in store here. The motivation couldn't be any higher. A win here, and they'll get themselves a promotion match. It should be exciting.
He must finish! That's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. Well, the referee's stamping his authority on the situation. He's decided to book him, Stuart.
Well, you can't get away with that, even this early in the game. That's a bad challenge.
Giordano. Nicely timed tackle. Looking for someone to play it to. Well, he'll be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. Space for Dinamo out wide. A corner will ensue. And there's the delivery. Half-hearted clearance. And the move breaks down. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Gao. And Dujai. Moyano. Dinamo looking creative and purposeful, but nothing comes of it. Flag raised for offside. Well, he's been ruled offside. Work out. And the keeper really reacts it brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
And just a bit too much height on the header. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Whatever way you look at that, it's been squandered. We're getting the ball forward. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Good idea. He's blocked it. Let's see about the delivery. Well, not quite accurate enough.
Well, his movement was good. He attacked it well. He just got underneath it.
And very nicely positioned to win it back. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And teammates to play it to. And the danger's still on. No way through. Could be dangerous. Foiling his opponent completely.
Well, as you can see, Dinamo have certainly tried to control the ball over the last 15 minutes. You sense it's inevitable the goal will come. It'll be certainly no less than they deserve. They just need to be a bit more clinical in that final third now. for greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Nesta. It needs an accurate cross. Well, it was caught nicely enough, but the fact of the matter is it wasn't on target. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline, so a throw in here. Well, both sides encountering difficulties keeping possession. And the assistant referee has raised his flag, offside. Giordano. Now Da Costa. And Kim with it. Moving the ball really well here. Well, just couldn't play that decisive ball. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Difficulty to hit it on the body like that, and it was close.
Well, his skill level is so high. You're absolutely right. That's a great effort from the volley.
Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Well, a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Giordano. A chance to whip it in. And a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Will this corner bear fruit for them?
Well, this is a big moment, and don't these fans know it?
Was it a great clearance? And foiled only by the crossbar. Well, it just petered out. And with that, the first half comes to an end here at Wembley Stadium. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Beautiful pass. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Giving it a try. Oh, that surely had to go in, but marvellous defending. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. He succeeds in clearing it. Good width shown by Dinamo. He just needs to remain icy cool. And that's a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Short corner taken. That's not a bad ball. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? Moyano. Gal. Trying to open them up. He's got to score! A goal! The opening statement of the match. A richly deserved lead, and now they can celebrate. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Giordano. And Kim with it. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Trying his luck. And a fine stop. And short it is. The defender doing his job. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. And taking it away. This could level it. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. So half an hour remaining. Correa. And passing it well. Well, passing moves like this will build confidence. Very comfortable piece of defending. And the referee allowing the play to flow. Well, nearly shelving the post with that header. Snuffing out the danger. Well, it's superbly to take back possession. Can he convert? Well, the keeper wanted to take it cleanly and did. Moyano. Could play it in. Not a passing sequence that's easy on the eye, but then the one that fails to hit its target. 20 minutes remaining. Now, can they hit them on the counter? Well, that took confidence. Can't miss, surely. Was an important piece of defending. Nesta. Moving the ball nicely in search of an equaliser. Well, no problems defensively.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, but really the goalkeeper should never be exposed that easily. Great team goal, but woeful defending.
Determined defending. And players waiting in the centre. Dinamo have the ball again. And a throw-in forthcoming. Plenty of support here. But they dealt with the threat posed. Unable to put it behind for what will be a corner here. Trying to deliver it accurately. He succeeds in clearing it. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Not out of the woods yet. Oh, there it is! A lifeline in this game. And what a finale we could be in for here. Hansen. And he read it well. Late in the game here, and they know what they've got to do. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Oh, goodness, what's the keeper doing? And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? In a decent position now. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. 2 minutes of stoppage time coming up. Hands on it, good goalkeeper. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it.
A time to be wired in. A time to be fully prepared. This is the first promotion match. And it's not lost on anybody at the club just what it means. Stay with us on EA TV. Good evening and welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And a new experience for them as they make their promotion match debut. What might we see today, Stuart?
Yeah, thanks, Derek. This should be a good game. So far, they've done really well to be in this position. Now they need to put in another decent performance. It's a big game for them.
Just cutting off the supply. And it's with John. Well, the attack looks promising. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Can she find the right pass? And whipped into the box. And a confident clearance. Possession changing hands. Well, sloppy from both sides, you have to say. Just knocked it out of there. Smith now. On a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. And options in the centre. And that's a corner. Who can he pick out? Well, being closely marked, but the header nothing to write home about. Moyano. Top-class defending. Oh, my goodness! What an outrageous hit! I can't believe he took it on from there, and neither can the goalkeeper. And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Alvarez. Now she could do a bit of damage. That's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Well, he opted for power, but off the frame of the goal.
Well, I think that should have been a goal. He's wasted a big chance there.
It's opening up for them. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Not trailing, but plenty of time left and a corner coming up. Well, he didn't miss by all that much.
Well, he struck it quite nicely, but the keeper was always in control of the situation. He knew that was going wide.
Good ball over the top. Pressing high up has its advantages. He's foiled them on his own. Big chance. Oh, it's in. A two-goal cushion now. And the lead fully merited. Alvarez now. Couldn't keep the ball. Will he play it in? Tremendously strong in the tackle. Well, the ball goes out of play for what will be a goal kick. Gao. Disappointing for Dinamo to lose possession like that. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Good visualisation and execution. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. And space to cross it. Decisive in the tackle. And a throw in here. Now what can they do from here? Can he get one back? He can! He's given his team a real opportunity. And momentum is with them.
Well, here's the replay, and there's an obvious deflection. Certainly enough to beat the keeper. He got a bit lucky there.
It might be on for them. Will he find the net? Real defensive resilience. Well, good hands there from the keeper. Well, getting very close to the half-time interval, and it's a narrow lead for the visitors to this point. Stuart, how would you assess what we've seen?
Well, it's been a good first half so far, and they've been the better side, certainly going forward. They now just need to keep playing with intensity right up to the break.
Could cross it in here. No real challenge for the goalkeeper. And successfully cut out. And Nesta with it. It looks promising. Can he get them level? Great challenge, but the threat is still there. Can he put it away? Well, there it is. Real resilience for you, having been 2 goals down. So back underway, dead level, 2-2. Oh, danger here. Is it going to be? Well, looking over to the referee, what's she going to do, having handed out the yellow card already? Well, really walking a tightrope, but not seeing yellow for a second time.
Well, I think the referee's right. It's not a second yellow, but he needs to be careful now.
Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. And nicely over the top. No, high quality defending. Counter-attacking, very much an option. A matter of keeping his composure. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations. Smith on the ball. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. And a decent delivery. Delivered into the area here. Oh, a strong hand on the ball. And he read it well defensively. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. There's so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Well, a pass in behind the defence. Quick thinking from the keeper. And it's with John. Well read to win possession back. It might be on for them. Chance here. What a block! Well, that's an admirable piece of defending, but a corner to come.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit. Can they find the equaliser here?
Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Can they hit on the break? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Chance to finish. Can she connect with a teammate? Good ball over the top. A very effective challenge put in. Nice weight on the pass. Oh, he could finish. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today. And given away by Dinamo. Giordano. Read it well. Well, no problems defensively. Dinamo in a position of menace. Cross could be useful. And defensive play to be applauded. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Distributing it well. Can he find the right pass? And a fine reading of the situation. Oh, nice ball over the top. Wonderfully weighted pass. And behind it's gone for a corner. Well, rather than stop play immediately, the referee waited and now decides on a yellow card. Sound piece of defending. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Smith. John. Could cross it in here. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Well, again, it breaks down for them. Not finished yet. Not quite yet. Still excitement left in the game. Well, how about this? 4-3. That's a good-looking ball. Could be threatening. Wonderful chance. It's still alive. But no, that's the end of the move because offside is the verdict. This could spell trouble with the referee having already shown the yellow card. Giordano. Well read to put an end to that attack. attacking at pace. Could be. Will they profit from this situation? Well, they'll be looking to add to their advantage from this corner. And the short option preferred. Might lead to a chance. And the harmless toss gobbled up. Down by a goal. This could be their final opportunity to snatch something. Danger still on. And problem solved for now. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the...
A goal-scoring success story. Already the record scorer for the club. But we know this player well enough to know there'll be no resting on laurels. Another day, another destiny. Next on EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And delighted to be bringing you clubs match action. It's the Dream Destroyers versus Dynamo.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter.
Can he take the chance? And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game. destroyers restart the game. Swift response required after this setback. Kader. Uchida. Reading it well. Well, threat over for now. Released it nicely. And a goal! It's a finish of real class. No shortage of acrobatics on display here. He's judged it to perfection. Incredible header. Caballero. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Oh, danger here. Under pressure, can he finish? Well, such a high degree of difficulty, not quite in the end.
Well, how good was that? It's such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Now, looking dangerous here. Well, he was able to make amends. He's going to have a go here. Just made sure nothing came of that. And teammates around him. Gao. And just the tackle that was needed. Good idea. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Deal with it. Uchida. Well, the destroyers couldn't hang on to it. Gao. Room to roam for Dinamo. Looking for someone to play it to. And a goal! There he is! And the double! They just can't subdue him! Caballero. Zicker. Dinamo have it once again. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. And threading it through. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Dinamo with the ball once more. Nishimura. And nicely over the top. Shaheen. There to take it away. Well, this could really help the cause. Well, a vital interception to snuff out the danger. And acres of space out wide for the destroyers. Well, what an opportunity, but really good defending, you've got to say. Oh, skipping away. Half-hearted clearance. Just had to look a bit lively given the pressure. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Firing it in. And the keeper able to hold on to it. Kader. And support available. And the keeper's hand does the trick. A A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Playing it short. Delivered into the area here. Oh, chance taken! There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Could be dangerous. Possibly a yellow card as their flow was stopped. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Over the touchline for a throw in.
Well, as those stats tell you, Dinamo are enjoying more of the ball so far and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
And the counter looks on here, options available. Well, a disappointing end to that break. Might lead to a chance. Could be. Oh, must be. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. We saw the situation developing. Oh, moving it nicely. He takes aim, and that's a very good pass. Now the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And into the second half, an uphill climb for the Dream Destroyers after a below-par effort in the first 45. Dicker. Kader. Heel with it. Dicker. Shaheen. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. Well, constantly giving the ball away isn't going to help matters. And Lee. Cross-fired over. As though it might be going in. Oh, crucial tackle. Brilliant. This looks interesting. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Teammates around him. playing it through. Oh, throws it there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed. And that will be a corner. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. Well, we're into the final half hour. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And brave goalkeeping to deal with the danger.
Well, he had to get that right, didn't he? That's good goalkeeping.
Uchida. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. And he stopped them in their tracks. Throw-ins given. Dicker. Kader. Good work by Dinamo to regain possession. Now what can they do from here? And pull back. Well, they solved the problem for now, but let's see. Well, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Still possibilities. And in it goes! From the goalkeeper's point of view, so disappointing. On the ball, Correa. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Oh, that's a fine pass. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, could be a chance. What a lovely strike! Lethal piece of finishing. Drilled home with true conviction. Tremendous goal. Uchida. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Not taken away. He won the ball. Oh, that's an interesting pass. It's still alive. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Shaheen. Well, nearly there. This game almost over. And looking at the fans, Stuart, they appear to me to be more than a bit gutted.
Well, where do I start? They've been totally outplayed in all areas of the pitch. But it's their defending that's really been poor today. No structure, too open, not enough desire, and a lack of urgency. This is a worrying performance.
Difficult to stop him. That's a lovely ball. Sloppy in possession from Dinamo. Well, the The electronic board showing one additional minute. A glorious chance. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes...